Alright, it's Friday night. I am back. I'm back home from my little trip. Let's see if we can finish this game up tonight.
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleons. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
Did I grabbed the wrong... This is weird. I grabbed the wrong save somehow, even though I frickin'... This one's stupid.
Down to one reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
I'm confused. I thought... Weren't we... fighting everyone? I guess we escaped, and the humans and the Major are the only ones that got away. So we're foiling that bitch Miranda. I knew she was bad news.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. The Sonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Come on. Come on.
Oh!
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. They keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps. They're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by a Lydian hand, inspired to calm corruption. We'll hold.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
She's checking her cell phone. She's
Your
on
people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death.
Facebook.
No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle.
I believe there's an afterlife.
You do?
Yeah.
Then you should understand this. My people have a special journey. When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign.
So I'm guessing she's talking about her human sister.
And eventually she...
Because at first I thought she was talking about a Trill.
me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister.
You should try to see her again. When all this is over. Maybe things have changed for her after you've been away for years.
I couldn't go back. Not now.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe. As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
They don't cease this madness.
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
Worse.
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
Now the fortunate part is I
This doesn't
believe...
look like the Ophelia. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back. What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Disrometric radiation is dropping. Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
And I think that's where the other the portal is going.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you.
Sure you were.
I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Yeah, you turned off my device, so I need to go back to engineering and reboot it. Or put another one. Let's see, let's start with her.
Lieutenant
because
Bedrosian, a word, please.
Yes, Commander.
since we're buddies.
What can I do for you?
Listen, the captain may have been compromised.
What?
I have every reason to believe he has been bioformed and is now actively working against us.
Hold on. This makes no sense. Did Portal do something to you?
I'm dead serious. Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Draconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu-4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan. He's not Captain Solano anymore. He's a Scion.
Which would make you Captain. So you're saying you're taking command of the ship? Because if you are, that's one hell of a bold move. And you better be absolutely sure you have your facts straight.
With your help and your backing, yes, I have to.
I'm not signing myself up for mutiny.
I have Duval's support. We're going to ask the captain to undergo a bioscan. When he refuses, I need you to back me up.
Yeah, that's simple. I
Back when
mean,
we were on the shuttle, you chose my safety over the lives of a dozen Illydians. I've wondered again and again if I deserved that. If you made the right call. But if it's why I'm here now, able to help you save the Resolute, maybe the whole Federation, then I'm glad you did. So, my answer is yes. I'm with you no matter what. When do we act?
Now, Dr. Duval is already on the bridge.
All right. I'm ready.
is Dr. Duval on? Yeah, there she is. Now, yeah, I mean, if he is infected, he would probably say, oh, I can't do the bioscan because blah, blah, blah. It didn't take him that long to replace
Captain
the
Solano.
device.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
Yeah, you better have time for that right now.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
He's getting mad about it because it's clear.
All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready.
No.
Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain. All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Draconian marauders.
Yeah, it is.
Commander Rydek is right, Captain. We all have to follow the rules.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post.
No.
Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
I'd follow that order, if you were actually Captain Solano.
Ooh, he's mad.
There's only one thing left to do. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
For wanting a
Get
bioscan.
back. Give her a chance to speak. Let's hear what she has to say.
That's enough, Lieutenant Petrosian. Step aside or you'll join her in the brig.
No.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a Scion.
You're out of your mind.
She can prove it.
Ooh, I don't want to take a 2-minute scan.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu-4.
Lies!
perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a Scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
Who shot him? Oh.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers.
He's a Scion. You have to believe me.
Just
That's
do the
not
scan.
Captain Solano, as much as you'd like to think it is.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
We're gonna be really fucked if she doesn't find anything.
Commander Rydick was right. Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
But let's face it, he wouldn't act that
As the
hostile.
Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I am relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
I mean, if he wasn't infected, he wouldn't be that mad. He'd be like, because look how quick that took. You mean to tell me that a 2-minute scan would be like?
I don't know what I expected, but not this. I can't believe I shot the captain. I don't think Starfleet likes it when you do that.
If it helps, that wasn't really the captain.
I mean, intellectually, sure. I understand that. But he looks and sounds exactly like him. I'm not sure I'll ever get that out of my head.
Yep. Ooh, a couple of mad people. Even though I was right, or she was right, or everyone was right, or. Why are they mad? I mean, I made an accusation and I was right. Why would they be mad? Why are they mad? I don't get it.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain.
Let's put another bar on
On your command.
her sleeve.
Engage.
Now he was in engineering. Did he replace the device or what? Although we do have Takan technology on now, so we're like super warping. Oh, tension.
We're taking fire!
Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
Why am I gonna shoot some frickin' photon torpedoes?
The Vescar's warp engines are powering up.
And where the frick is Portal?
Our warp engines are offline.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Come on.
Almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry! You got it?
Got it! Diaz to Resolute!
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
Yeah, we're both here. We're both okay.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it. Because we can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out.
Where's Portal? Why isn't Portal helping
Get out of here
them?
the old-fashioned way.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
Okay, quick pause. I want to see this. As Mutinous when she confronted him on the bridge and asked him to submit to a bioscan. Like I said, and obviously he's been compromised. So I mean, obviously, was humble when Jardar confided her suspicion about the Captain Salandro. The only problem is my big problem is that she's a lieutenant. I probably should have went to one of the commanders, but I didn't know how Westbrook and Ermot would have reacted. I was stunned after Joseph chose not to see. Oh, so he's mad because I didn't confide with him, and I'm not gonna win either way. You didn't confide in me. You didn't confide in me. How dare you? Okay. He was suspicious. I was wondering whether he had been compromised, because it seemed pretty convenient that he was like there.
Enemy phaser impact dissipated. Heading, Captain?
Attack pattern Delta. Target ventral power couplings.
Aye, Captain.
Zeldi, in range.
Fire!
Zeldi's shields down to 82%.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
There he is, about
modify your
freaking time.
impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
We had already agreed to do this.
Risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and prove weather. Or will you put your trust in me?
I'm gonna
I've
trust
left
him. I
everything
mean,
behind
we
me.
did
The
every.
least you can do is put your faith in me.
Commander Ermot, give Portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
I mean, well, why would we bring him if we weren't gonna agree to do this shit? I mean, seriously. Now with the Infinity Gauntlet online, You know what's funny is he kind of looks like Gardner. Kind of looks like Gardner. He just cast haste on the Resolute.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight. Damn it, not this
No way
one.
this'll hold up in a vacuum. Oh, here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly.
I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Etzelar again.
No.
Hit their engines. We've
Weapons.
already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their weapon systems.
Hi, Captain. Firing torpedoes.
Yeah, about time we fired freaking torpedoes. We already know they can't really super warp
gotta
too
move it
much.
now.
I mean, I know they can
These will give us the push we need.
warp,
Those
but
are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
run, Forrest, run.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry! What are they doing in there? Please, help me.
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
She can figure her own way out of this.
This ship has no weapons. Sidran's going to ram it into your Federation ship. Please, Amenta.
It's not her.
No. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Do it.
Don't leave me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before it can crash into the Resolute.
We're going.
Etzelar to Resolute.
I have the away team.
Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
Oh, she
See
wanted.
the cargo bay containment
So
field is
Etzelar
deactivated.
did want me
Get
to
that
save her.
traveling ready.
Zeldy's coming about.
They're going to charge the Resolute.
Direct collision would be catastrophic.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
Hold all fire! Get out of there, Petty Officer. Do it now!
You heard her.
Done!
Ready?
Fire!
Detonate!
Yeehaw!
We're out.
I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Fire!
Locked on and ready to fire. Fire!
I wonder what would have happened if I saved her. I guess we'll find out, because if we can change Solano back, then that means that we can change her back. But if we can't change Solano back, then we can't change her back. So, well, I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
Tractor beams locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldi detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
I have to see it for myself. We'll go there together.
I had assumed as much.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Bredrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
Are you trying to keep me on the sidelines, Commander Westbrook?
No. We've already lost a captain today. I don't want to lose another.
Then you better be on your game. We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Because I guess Westbrook will probably be like the first, maybe be the first officer, or Ermont might be the first officer at this point. Although they could have been captain, which is probably why they were kind of... What, are you gonna tell me not to be in at this part of the game? Fuck you, man.
Any
Fuck
sign
you.
of Sidron?
It's me.
Not that I can see.
Yeah, but you got the Infinity Gauntlet.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Use your friggin' mind gen to figure it out. Of course, the game's saying, we need you to work for it. We need you to work for it, bitch.
Short mission, right?
Yeah, let's
That's
make
the
this a
plan.
short bit.
You're on the front lines now, Captain. Don't make me worry.
That'd be a pretty freaking quick promotion to captain. Although I imagine, I guess depending on how this
Phasers should make quick work of the ice.
What's funny is I thought that the phaser thing would be like, was gonna be like we were gonna get attacked right away. Okay, duck. Duck. Goose. I forgot, you can't use... For some reason, you can't duck and, like, use the phaser. Now here's a question. If Sidron's in here, I forget who the fuck Sidron is. There's Galvan and was Sidron the other dork? I think Sidron might have been the other dork. I guess if I remember it correctly. But if there's all that ice in front of it, how did he get in here? Well, he did transport down, so I suppose that's a possibility.
Another Takan vault.
So I don't think this is the end.
I don't see a way in.
The vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
Let me use the reality gem.
You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
I cry bullshit. I cry bullshit. Maybe once that's closed, there might be air in there, but I'm crying bullshit on this. I am definitely crying bullshit. Well, like I said, it's possible that
Spread out. Let's see what we can find.
There's some containment.
Stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's Sidron or not. For all we know, it may be Miranda. Can't you use the mind gem to find them?
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Does this have some of those things, you know, like, but
Portal? What is that void down there?
Space, folding upon itself. A fairly simple concept.
Warp technology.
Takan, perhaps?
I advise against falling in.
As I said, that's what warp technology is supposed to be doing, is warping space and doing little folds of folds in space in order to go faster.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
So obviously, this is not the last thing. I mean, if Sidron is here, Sidron is here, then obviously we still have to get Galvan. We still need to stop the... What was the name of that other ship? I forget. The other ship. When the other ship gets... We need to stop the good ship Lollipop. There must be something else to scan around here. Let's run around until something beeps at me. Ah, here we go.
Soil. Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Can't do... Investigate alien soil.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this.
Let me use the Infinity Gauntlet.
You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever.
Must not have liked you that much, Gardner.
Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling. That sense of loss.
Yes.
I thought I was ready for it. But it cuts to the core of your being.
I totally understand that feeling. It's unavoidable and inescapable no matter what you do.
Yes, it's that distant but familiar feeling that's forever just out of reach.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvan is after?
Hang on, I want to see what he thought. Appreciated Jara's empathy when he was overwhelmed by feelings of loss. But it was still sort of a neutral.
The information's encrypted. You can only discern it's a warship. No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built. I can't access the full file, but looking at the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
But you got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
What did the lieutenant get her ass into? What's another?
There are more up ahead.
What'd they
From
get?
the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Reinforcements, I'm guessing. More of the energy aliens. They're not real Takan, they're energy aliens. Yeah, he's using the space gem.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Takan civilization. Distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
You thought this was an arsenal. And in a way, you're right. This is how they rebuild the Takan Empire and bioform billions of innocent people.
That seems to be the case. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Takan civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Takan, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong.
Was that Sidron?
This was always their purpose. To restore the glory that was lost.
I kind of thought that might happen, but...
Please. Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Takan life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture lost with each one you murder.
Your friends died because of you. If you hadn't attacked us, there could have been a peaceful solution.
I've seen the kind of results diplomacy gets in this era. You can hardly blame me for wanting a quicker result. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. 1 minute you're standing there as you. The next, you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
A transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking. Yes.
Use your
Of course, there's the simple version. but the end result will be the same.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay that which is inevitable.
Come on. Use your Infinity Gauntlet.
This makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. Your
That's
son,
Gardner.
a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me. Which side are you on?
Captain Rydak, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
Oh, shit.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Why didn't you Infinity Gauntlet his
Estimated
ass?
time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. 4 to transport.
That's tough. We gotta. But the thing is Portal's gotta have enough freaking power to, like... Did she get turned?
You have to hear me out, Captain. I've always stood by you. I committed mutiny for you. But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
How would we be able to
2
transport...
minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
On screen.
How'd they pull a big spacecraft out of their ass? This spacecraft was in this galaxy or that star system for so long that they could just go boop 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 boop, and it works. I cried bullshit again.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I would remind you, those life forms are Takan, not science. Takan. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
This is gonna be tough.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Yeah, but you better save our asses here.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
We need Portal on our side. I'm not going to jeopardize that when I don't have to.
So you jeopardize the rest of us. And to think, I used to look up to you.
You bitch.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
Well, if Portal can save our ass
They hit us
against
with
that
that
thing...
bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
Now, if we destroyed them and Portal doesn't help us, then we could be destroyed. Oh, shiza. We're at about an hour. So, I am going to end this stream and start up a next one. Although I'm going to take a little break before I start up. And, this might be the finale. He's eternally grateful when Jara transported the Taconian crystals from the vault to the Resolute. Now the question is he powerful enough to stop the Aphelion? But here's the question, though. You see, I chose to transport them because if we destroy them, then the Aphelion's going to kick her ass, and then Portal isn't going to help us, and then he'll transport away and we die. That is what I'm figuring. Ooh, and I made one choice, and now she's pissed. I thought you were my friend. Oh well, fuck her then. Maybe she'll live to hate me forever. I don't know. All right, I'll be back.